Welcome back. You know, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. It's a time for our communities to come together and really take action to support families and kids to build healthier, safer communities. So important to have this discussion. Joining me here on the couch today, Darla Holloran, as well as Catherine Grinstead with the Northern Kentucky Children's Advocacy Center. Guys, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
I've done a lot of work with you guys where we've got an event coming up this Thursday, so I know a little bit about what you guys do, but talk to us about the Children's Advocacy Center and why promoting April Child Abuse Prevention Month is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. So you want to talk about what we do?
Yeah, we do all sorts of things, all in response to child abuse allegations and during active investigation. So we provide mental health services, medical services, but the really bulk of what we do is providing forensic interviews, which is a one-on-one conversation with a child and a specially trained staff member, and talking about their experience in a very trauma-informed way, and really just providing that safe environment for them.
Making the kids feel comfortable, because so often, as we know, it's a family member, a friend, a neighbor. Darla, talk to me. I mentioned about this month, and I often say, it used to be, we said the same thing about suicide, where it was like the stigma. I feel like it's been the same with child abuse, where we don't talk about it. Why is that so important?
Talking to our kids, there's just no replacement for that. Having these conversations with our kids where we're listening to what they have to say, and we're really talking about safety. We're talking about safety online. We're talking about safety in person, body safety, all of those things. Not just in one conversation, but all throughout their childhoods, developmentally appropriate and things like that. And coming from parents and caregivers, that's such an important message. Is to be there to listen, to give that guidance.
You guys are really the experts. What kind of trends are we seeing? Are we seeing the numbers go down because we're talking about it more? Are you guys seeing more cases because now the light has been, shown, highlighted on this issue?
Yeah, I don't know that we know exactly where all of the trends are, except for that we continue to see kids when there are child sexual abuse allegations, physical abuse, kids who have witnessed some kind of a violent crime, experienced human trafficking. And I think that the internet-based crimes we're absolutely still seeing, and seeing some trends and changes in some of those kind of things. Kids who are witnessing violence, domestic violence and things like that, and we're seeing them as witnesses. So I think that those are some of the things that we're seeing for sure.
Yeah, friends of mine will say, oh my gosh, it seems like we're seeing more and more of these things. And I always say it was going on before, but in a way, thank goodness for the internet, because these guys and people are getting caught more often. Finally, I guess, what do you want your message to the community to be about child abuse and prevention? I think a lot of times people are like, not my business, not my problem. What would you say to those people?
I think Darla really hit on it. I think we see all sorts of cases, but the message that we always come back to is that talking to your kids, she said it, there's no substitute for that, and it should be an ongoing conversation. And it sounds basic, but we've seen the impact that can have.
And finally, no doubt you guys have seen life-changing circumstances within your own organization, right?
Absolutely.
Kids and families who come to you who finally are able to get the help they need.
Yeah. And we really want, that really does start with parents who are protective and who are there for their kids. And that's really our message this year is, to prevent, to make that aware to our community that this is something that really happens where we're at, not somewhere else. And so you'll see pinwheel gardens popping up all over Northern Kentucky. And we have billboards on 75 and CBG and different things like that, and different restaurants having our promotional videos. So yeah, we're just so thankful for those supporters and for that message of prevention.
Well, Darla and Catherine, thank you so much, and thank you for all that you do within the community to help save these kids. We have a luncheon coming up this Thursday. I'm really excited to be helping you all host that. To get more information or maybe support their mission, visit their website. It's here on your screen right now. That's nkycac.org. And of course, we'll have all of this on our website, WLWT.com.